Ay. Yeah. I often sit, I often wonder what could have been. Yeah. Yet I'm grateful that I'm free from you and your negative energy. Yet I still somehow fell in love with your toxic love-making ability. Sometimes the things we want are the exact things that will hurt us. Call me crazy, but I called you my lady. Even though I knew there were many other brothers, yet I really didn't care as long as you made it home to me every night. Now hold up, don't judge me, brother. It was just the way she loved me, making me feel like everything in the world was fine when we were behind closed doors. But it took a toll on me physically, mentally, and financially. I never could give her enough. I never could buy her enough. Simply, I wasn't enough. Sometimes the things we want are the exact things that will hurt us. And that's the deal of a man with a broken heart. Yeah, happy to be free. Sometimes the things we want are the exact things that will hurt us. And that's the deal of a man with a broken heart. Yeah, happy to be free. Because she had so many other lovers. Yet so many told me I could do better. So many told me, brother, this is gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But I was too brash, thought I was too much of a man to take others' advice. Especially those who had never experienced the love I was experiencing at that time. Maybe I was blind. The fact that blind as she allowed me to lay her on her back. Yeah, taking all my stacks. Yeah, at that time, the money, the cars, the stars, or anything within the spiritual and physical realm didn't mean anything to me. It was her, it was just her. And now that I look back, those years were nothing but a blur. She took me for everything I had, but I can't lie to you and say I didn't know it was coming. I knew the Titanic was sinking, so I was trying to get as much as I could before it hit the bottom, and it did, leaving me no life support line, no cushion left in my bank. I was financially and mentally broke, and it took me years to get myself back together, to get it together, to put it together when we were no longer together. Yet now I realize sometimes we're blocking our blessings, life lessons. Sometimes God won't bless you when your surroundings around you will rob you of your blessings. But I can't lie, and I can't deny that things turned out better for me now that I'm alone. But on some nights I wonder where she is, I wonder what she's doing. Yeah, I know I shouldn't, but I gotta keep it real, I do. And that's the deal of a man with a broken heart. Yeah, happy to be free. Things we want, the exact things that will hurt us. And that's the deal of a man with a broken heart. Yeah, happy to be free. Sometimes the things we want are the exact things that will hurt us. And that's the deal of a man with a broken heart. Yeah, happy to be free. The Uber driver finally shows up. The club has been closed for 2 hours now. I'm still drunk, I'm still tripping, and she's still not answering the phone. I hopped in the Uber and we're driving up Hollywood, searching for her. I went to a few spots that she might be. Then we went to the apartment where we made love. Hector, the Uber driver, didn't speak much, didn't say much, but he could tell I was hurt for certain. Hector, what would you do? Have you you ever been in love before? I could tell Hector didn't understand English, but he could see the pain in my eyes. He could see that I was clearly shaking. He could smell the Hennessy on my breath. He understood and he just gave me a head nod as we drove up and down Hollywood Boulevard, looking, searching, had nowhere to go. But she had somewhere to go, but I'm not sure. But I don't wanna go home, I don't wanna be alone. So much for love, so much for Hollywood, so much, too much. My heart could not take any more. Hector said, where at your location? I said, Hector, she ain't home. I said, Hector, she gone. I said, Hector, she's probably with him. I said, Hector, can we just ride around town? You got my credit card. They looked at me, Hector smiled at me, Hector frowned at me. Hector continued to drive, I continued to check my phone. I continued to wonder if she had made it home. I continued to wonder if that apartment was really hers, or was I just a pawn in a game? Michelle, what the hell is going on? Michelle, I wonder if that was really her name. Hector looked at me and he looked at me the same as we continued to drive up and down Hollywood Boulevard until the sunrise. I think my credit card had maxed out. 6,000 worth of sightseeing, 6,000 to sit and talk with a friend who did not speak English, to help console my broken heart, to help me from not sleeping alone in my apartment in the dark. Michelle, if that's your name, she played love like a game, and I feel such a shame. But I never see Michelle or Hector who rode in an Uber ever again. So much for love, so much for Hollywood, so much, too much. My heart could not take any more. It had to be said. Just in case if you didn't know, now you know, now you know. Staring in this cracked window, staring at this face that is hard to recognize. I don't know why I feel this way. It seems like everyone I love has walked away from me. Maybe I stayed too long, maybe that is what was wrong. But this mental illness I have inside, I need alcohol to pepper my broken knees. Not allowed to cry as a black child. Now my anger takes control. Now I hurt everyone who loves me. Several failed relationships, kids made while lusting for each other. Yeah, when the lust is gone, the relationship is gone. And just like the ghetto over and over, that means daddy's gone. Yeah. Just in case, if you didn't know, now you know, now you know. At this point, I don't know who to talk to. At this point, I can't trust you. Can't trust you, can't leave you. Just in case, if you didn't know, now you know. I just hope I make it. I just hope I make it. Yeah. I didn't think, I just had to take a deep dive. Had to self-evaluate my mental state of mind, cause I became too accustomed to the miseducation in their lines. Elementary books hiding, plagiarizing our black greatness, obsessed with our bodies, our genitalia, anger, and the blue-eyed one, the weakest link. Using this female as a reason to terrorize, murder black men's bodies, claim she's saving this white woman from black savages. Cause he knew he could chosen ones, chosen to mirror the universe. Sun, moon, and the stars are bright. Succeed the torture of 400 years of pain. Murder, rape, bomb into water holes. It's German Shepherd attacks. Black hole, Jim Crow. We still breathe, still believe God loves our black skin. My grandmother told me the cycle has to be broken, but I couldn't take on advice to y'all. She ended it like the drugs. I got hooked on that heroin. So hard for me to trust anyone. Cause as soon as I trust them, as soon as I love them, they all end up leaving me. Either by broken relationships or the smoking barrel from the ghetto. I don't know who to talk to at this point. I can't trust you, cause you run back to the wall and tell our inner secrets. Now I'm a laughing stock of the block. But it's all good, cause isolation has been good for me. I just hope I make it. I just hope I make it. You see, we're here, still thriving behind enemy lines, while white Lydia is slowly dying off. Low birds break in the sun. We still breathe, still believe God loves our black skin. But this is just what I see, but this is just who we are. I cry, man, but my pleas for help over an answer. I'm just saying, I'm so tired of praying. Sometimes I wish I was gone. Just in case, if you didn't know, if you didn't know, I don't know who to talk to. At this point, I can't trust you. Ooh, I don't even know her name. What are words, what are memories, who are you? What's your name, who sent you? I'm lost, but I'm looking. You're soft and sweet, I only can imagine. If only for a night, if you were mine. Sinking in this love abyss, I don't know, maybe I don't care. Do you care? Because I'm thinking about you. All I know is feels like I'm drowning in my own insecurities, my own possibilities, sensibilities. It's driving me insane, but I play it like it's a game. My ring out around my neck on my chain. If you were mine, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like I'm losing my mind. When I look at you, you're one of a kind. Gem of precious oyster, diamond made with pressure. But I cop to a lesson. Your picture's on my dresser, but I'm a dreamer. I don't even know your name, and it's a shame, but who's to blame? I don't even know your name, it's a shame, but who's to blame? Hey, who's to blame? I don't even know your name, and it's a shame. I ain't got no game, that's what others have told me. But I try to explain, they don't understand the spell you have on me. You see, I saw it came and I left with my heart broken. Sometimes words that unspoken speak louder than words that were said and formulated. In my head is love dead, is chivalry dead. I don't know, I wish I could tell you all these things that I'm reading from my little black book. I wish I had the money like he has your man or whoever he is, in that nice fancy car, leaving me with broken dreams and ghetto scars. Dreaming about driving you down the boulevard in my car, but that's a dream. Looking like Billie Jean, I see, I hope, I wish, I wonder what your kiss tastes like. Probably like sugar, probably like I don't know your name. But maybe one day, sorry for me to explain, but I guess love is a game that I haven't yet mastered, a game I have yet not won. But when I look at you, I know you're the one. Maybe loving my emotions have me on the run, watching the moon turn to the sun. Only dream about you, but you don't even know my name. But I'm to blame, because every time I see you, It's like I have amnesia. My words come out like sneezes. Your love has to be so pleasing. I only can imagine, because I'm too scared to approach the woman of my dreams.